Great afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Garrain Jones. Right now I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's hot as hell, but I'm fired up about life. My little brother PJ brought me up here. He wanted to take the scenic route. I want to let you guys know, man, some beautiful houses up here. You start looking up in the rocks, start looking at these houses and everything. You start seeing, you know, I like to call him God Van Gogh, the most beautiful architecture in the world, the omnipresent. What I wanted to talk to you about today is the word luck. You know, all my life growing up, I would always see people that had things that I didn't have. They would have the houses that I didn't have. They would have the money that I didn't have. They would have the clothes that I didn't have. They would have the fans and all the influence and the books and the music and the Grammys and everything that I didn't have. And I would say, man, they're lucky. They're so lucky. I'm like, man, it's because they were born and their father gave them this, or their mom gave them this, or something like that. And I would say all of these different things, and I'd be like, oh, they're just so lucky. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good for them. It's good for them. It's good for them. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Mr. Excuses, Mr. Lazy, Mr. I'm not willing to put in the work to get what I want, was broke, doubtful, deceitful, nagging, making fun of people under my tongue. Listen to the radio stations, gossip magazines, talking about people behind their back, and I was wondering why I didn't have the things that I was seeing, that I was calling people lucky. Meanwhile, I was seeing these people and how they treated people and how they weren't watching TV or speaking bad about people. And every time they would leave a room, people would speak good things about them. And so now as I walk up here, I had a conversation with my old self, and I'm looking at these houses and I'm thinking, I'm like, what did he have to do in order to get this house? And my old self said, he's lucky. Probably was a trust fund baby. Probably didn't really work for it. But then my old self had to be shut down by my new self, a fully evolved, changed man named Garrain Stefan Jones, who knows and has the possession of his own mind, and has gone through the struggles and has gone through the battles, has taken the punches, the tears, the pain, grew through it, and taught other people how to do the same thing, utilizing the same philosophies and life principles. And I say that's not luck. I say it's deserved and it's earned. As I live in my own house on the beach, high rise, and say it took work, it took sacrifice, it took blood, it took tears. So my question to you is, are those people really lucky? Or are you just lazy? Are you just not willing to put in the work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the hours, the burning of the calories, putting that hamburger down, putting those fries down? Oh, it's just a little bit of this, I'll get to it tomorrow. What if tomorrow don't come? And right now is your only opportunity to make the best of yourself. What if generation after generation after generation of your entire family tree just needed one example of somebody that stepped out of the normal, habitual patterns of being broke, and all it was relying on was you to do a little bit more with the same circumstances so that you can earn an amazing quality of life? What if focusing on what's wrong with things, how about you focus on what's right with things? The fact that you woke up this morning, promoted another day to give it your absolute all, And people quit and say, I don't know if this is for me. How can you say if you don't know if something is for you if you didn't give it your absolute all? And you quit, and here's the thing that you fail to realize. When you quit, you still got to take yourself with you. So you'll quit this relationship, go to the next relationship, quit that relationship, go to the next job, quit that job, go to the next thing, quit this job thing, opportunity that you have, go to the next thing, because you still have to take yourself with you. And all I'm asking you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to give it your absolute all. So now you become the lucky. And the lucky is the people who day in, day out, took full advantage of every single opportunity. They say 9 out of 10 millionaires fell their way to success. What else does that tell you? They took the most risk. They took the most pain. They got up 1,000 times while other people living in fear and hiding behind their weaknesses. Your weaknesses overcome is what actually makes you stronger to go past wherever you've been before. So you're gonna sit there on that couch watching TV with a hamburger in your damn mouth, making complaints and excuses, listening to the radio all day, missing meetings, missing an opportunity to read that book, an extra chapter, listening to the audiobooks, going to the movies, movie night almost every single night, and complain about being broke so your kids or your best friends or your family can watch you as you continue on the legacy of broke? Or are today you're gonna stand up and say, oh, wait a second. If I got the control, let me do something about it now. Let me wake up an hour earlier now. Let me burn 1,000 extra calories now. Let me set a precedence and an example for my entire family tree from this day forward. You will have an example of what greatness looks like. I believe everybody watching this right now has the capabilities of the so much more to so much more to so much more in your life. And I believe you can have anything that you want in your life as long as you put in the dedication and the work and beating on your craft. And if you approach anything new, just like a brand new baby approaches walking with the determination, the sacrifice, get down, fall, get back up, fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up, fall down 72,563 times, because he's determined to walk, and you take every approach to do that, I believe you can have anything, you can be anything, you can become anything, you can earn anything that you want in life, if you want it bad enough. So here's a call to action. Will the real you stand up to the plate so you can set a precedence and a legacy for your entire family from here on out that will impact the generations and the next generation and the next generation? How do you feed the next generation? By feeding yourself. 100/0. I got it tatted on my arm. You take 100% responsibility for every single thing that you do, with zero excuses for why you can't be or do your absolute best on every occasion with every human being that you come in contact with. You take that, stand up, rise up, pick up your chest, pick up your head, and know that you're a king, know that you're a queen, and go out and let's go get this life. Have an amazing, blessed, wonderful, beautiful, powerful rest of the day. Fire me up. Let's go. Peace.